Somebody's trying to be funny tonight. So, under engagement, let me give the credit to where credit is due.
Come on now.
We saw this diagram on Dr. Elizabeth Frederick's Instagram page.
Yeah.
And she has this listed, and she has all of the sub points listed under each item, under the 5 ingredients for intimacy. And so shout out to her. I was just scrolling one day and I saw this, and I thought that it would be a really good conversation for us to discuss relationship wise, because there's a lot going on. Is there anything that you want to add before we get into engagement about why relationships and the health of them, why would you say that they are important? What is the purpose of developing intimacy in your romantic relationship? Why are we doing this? Why are we having this conversation?
Well, honestly, I think it's so easy to go into autopilot and just start existing and sharing space with someone else instead of truly like being invested in what they have going on and them being invested in what you have going on. And because of that, people become roommates. I mean, it's no other way to put it. Like, it's so easy, especially when you start hitting the bigger numbers, to just become roommates. And I feel like a lot of times that is why people wake up when their children are grown and they're like, who are you? I don't even know you. Like, I want to do my own thing. I got my own.
Say, how did you get here?
She said, how did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Even that is problematic, because if you in a relationship with somebody, how you going to say ain't nobody supposed to be here? You just want to be alone. You on an island. So
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I know couples who would describe their marriage as, we just trying to get through and it is, they describe the state of their marriage, they describe a prison. And so, this conversation, to your point, is to help couples identify, and every other episode we've done, to help couples identify areas of problem, areas of needed growth, areas that are good, and to work on the areas that need work, to have conversation, self-reflection.
Yeah.
So that intimacy can be built. Because I think that if you're not in it.
Yeah, I said that's what I was thinking.
You remember say it. You remember the quote I made last?
No, I was just going to say, I think that it's so necessary to be present in the relationship if intimacy is going to also be there. Like, that doesn't exist without your presence. You can't just be robotic. It has to be intentional.
My quote, if I remember my quote correctly from the last session, is that you cannot build intimacy if you're checked out.
Yes, that is what you said.
That for the last
that is what he said.
This sermon series, it is impossible to build, to cultivate intimacy if you're not there in your head, if you've got somebody else who you've got your eye on and you're just doing a bid until the kids graduate, you are going to struggle building and cultivating intimacy.
That's right.
If you don't like that person.
Come on now. And you got to be honest about it. It don't help to lie.
One little rascal said, Darla, I hate your stinking gut. If that is your testimony with the person who you sleep next to or in the next room over, this episode is not your episode. There's another episode that we've done called Deconstruct. I'll be tooting that. Deconstructing Marriage.
That's right.
That's your episode.
Yeah.
Because you got to figure out how you got there, Deborah Cox. So tonight, we're dealing with engagement. Read the points under engagement, and then I think yours is the first one.
Okay. Deep conversation, mental stimulation, physical touch, being present, collaboration, and being attuned with one another.
Attuned. In other words, aware.
Yeah.
I edited it on my notes. I forgot to put it on yours. So the first one, we're going to talk about deep conversation.
Okay. Well,
when we first got together, deep conversation, these are the 6 attributes that kind of describe what engagement looks like in your relationship. All of these might not fit. All of these you might not be able to chew. Take the one that fits your relationship that you can grab. And we're going to put it where the ghost can get it so that you can extract something from one of these 6 points and talk about it, assess your relationship, assess yourself, and see where you can implement one of these points under engagement. When we first got together, at least in the first 4 years, we really did not have very deep conversation.
Right.
We talked about subjects, in my opinion, that were deep. But I think for us, because we got married in our early 20s, we didn't even
21.
know.
And 22.
So if you're married and you're in your 30s, if you didn't get married after 3 months or 2 months like we did of us dating.
We're an anomaly, y'all. I like to say this out loud so people know. We are an anomaly. We only dated for 2.5 months and then we got married. And by the grace and mercy of God, we are still together. That's it.
We did nothing
to make it work.
To be married.
For almost 19 years. Okay, say that.
I got to pause.
Well, okay, wait, pause. Because we did do some things. In the beginning,
6, 7.
We did not do what we should have done to have a successful relationship. However, I feel like love kept us in those really, really hard seasons.
For me, and fear.
Yeah, fear was not my portion. But love kept me when I was ready to break and run. And then we got informed and educated and we got therapists, okay? We are wholeheartedly
wait later on
believe in therapy. Well, I got therapy before you got therapy. It's okay. But somebody had to choose to get right. And I was like, y'all, I can't be crazy no more. So I went to therapy and it made a huge difference. And I think it really encouraged you to go to therapy because you saw the difference.
I did.
So, sometimes somebody got to just jump first. So I was like, hey, I'm going.
I should have had my tail in therapy back at 7. So what you see on this couch.
Yes.
We cannot, and we want to make sure that we do not convey it as if
it's a fairy tale, because it ain't.
We put all of this work in. Because a lot of the reason why, especially in the beginning, we thugged it out, it was the hand of God that held this together until we got some sense.
Yeah.
Now, on her end, it really was love. For me, it was a fear of God.
Yeah.
It was a fear of God.
He was afraid. Well, honestly, I feel like both of us had fear.
Okay.
You had fear that was religion based.
Okay, don't leave me out.
I just didn't want to fail. So I was like, let me make sure I've done everything possible in my power before I call it quits. Because I'm one of them people, if I call it quits, baby, I'm not coming back.
You'll never see me again.
Okay, finished. Finito.
So
it's a wrap.
I think that what we just said is a nugget for someone, because not just because something, I'm about to be messy right here. I'm about to stir some shit. Just because something has been in existence a long time doesn't mean that it's been thriving a long time. I can't hear nobody. Just because it's been in existence for 20 plus years doesn't mean it's been healthy for 20 plus years. Just because it's been going on doesn't mean that it hasn't been a harm factory. So not all couples who have been together 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, some people have been together wide receiver numbers, but don't have a smile.
Okay.
And if you've been together a long time and both of you hate each other and you're cussing at each other and you're choking each other out non-consensually, then it's safe to say you don't have anything to testify about.